Welcome or welcome back to the Lockwood Chronicles. My name is Larissa and today we are reading Crescent City 1, House of Earth and Blood. Hello! Where did we get up to? We're on chapter 9. That was what I have listened up to during my commute. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I thought it took place in the world today. It doesn't, but it has elements of today's societies as well as paranormal creatures mixed with humans. There is a bunch of houses. Imagine that. The House of Earth and Blood, which contains like shifters and humans, which is ordinary animals. It gives like a detail, but I just kind of want to run through what we're working with. So House of Earth and Blood, and then House of Sky and Breath, which is like angels, fae, elementals, sprites. House of Many Waters are like river sprites, mare, water beasts, nymphs, kelpies, nox. House of Flame and Shadow are demonaki, reapers, wraiths, vampires, draci, dragons, necromancers, and other wicked and unnamed things. There are like things that are similar to today's societies, like technology such as like phones. Cell phones are huge, and just like the club life, but it does not in fact take place in like this world. It's a different world, which is what I was confused about. Some big things have already happened and my heart has already been shattered. So we're starting off strong. Crescent City is the city in the, I think, nation of Lunathian. I swear, I do listen to the audiobook. It's just, as soon as I see the word, I'm like, oh. But Bryce is our main gal, and she's half fae, half mortal, or half human. Her friend group just seems really cool. But then something happens, and now we're like 2 years later, so we're on part 2 now. But we're gonna read for a little bit. I'm gonna eat my little tasty rice cake with peanut butter and honey, because I'm trying to add honey back into my digestive system. And I don't have volleyball tonight, which is exciting because I just get to read. I forgot to mention, like, the main thing that's happening right now that is causing the plot to move forward is this weird evil thing is going around gutting people, and nobody knows what it is or where it came from. Oh, is it okay, so I was wrong of the name of the world. I think something about Pangero, I think is the world. I don't know. I don't know what Lunathian is. I know that we're in Crescent City, and that's all I know. All right, I keep getting the world messed up. I believe Lunathian and Crescent City are one and the same. So I have Vicks on my nose, but I also have Vaseline on my nose because my nose is so chapped from blowing it from being sick. And it's burning. You can also probably hear my humidifier in the back as well. I'm on chapter 14. I have just been reading really slow these past like couple weeks. It took me like 2 weeks to finish a book, and it wasn't a long book. I just was busy doing other things, which is why I like was going to hold off reading this, but I'm like, I really want to read it. I don't want to read all 3 at the end of January, but the fact that I have the audiobook is so helpful because me reading the words, it's taking me a second to like comprehend what the heck is going on, and I have to reread stuff. Keep zoning out. My attention span is downhill. Thankfully, like, I didn't have COVID or anything. It's just a good old-fashioned cold. There's not a lot of oxygen going to my brain right now because I can't breathe out of one of my nostrils currently. Because it's a Sarah J. Maas book, I'm trying really, really hard not to get attached to any of the male characters, and I'm already failing. She can't be trusted, and I get so easily attached. Another day, another dollar. I just got back from work a little bit ago. I did like a 7-minute stretch. It has been really, really great. Who would have thought? Stretching, you know? Tell people to do all the time. We're on chapter 27. Bryce is just, she's so sassy and I just love her for it. She really doesn't do the predictable things. I love her swag. Hunt is just so broody. I love a broody man. A forced proximity trope, which I love. There's a lot of PTSD and trauma. I also like looked up some fan art for Bryce specifically just to really envision her in my head, and what a gorgeous, gorgeous gal. This is like very much like, what is it? Drug, sex, and rock and roll. There's something suspicious happening. Not suspicious like bad, but suspicious like, what's this gonna turn into? I wanna know what the Oracle said about this specific person. I'm gonna read for a little bit. I have volleyball tonight, so I could probably read for like an hour and a half if I don't get too distracted. I'm so cold right now. If you're my landlord, then no, this is not the sound of a space heater. Sorry, I know that's annoying, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. Page 301, we're just cooking along right here. And they're starting to work together. This also just seems, well, I guess it would be. Yeah, because both Akatar and Throne of Glass, they were like 19, early 20s. Whereas Miss Bryce here, she is 25. Definitely does seem like older. Like everybody just seems, that maturity is different than in the other series that she's crafted. Burn. Back from volleyball, and we had the early game, thank goodness, so I'm like in bed at my proper time. We won, yay! So it was good, it was fun. And I love Bryce's sassiness. Like, I just can't get over how sassy she is. The things that she does, especially, oh my gosh. There was an instant, one of the, like the Archangel, what do they call it? Like a compound? I don't know what they call it. Anyway, there was an instance there, and very funny. And then the way she rejected this man, iconic. All these men just like drool and just fall all over her, and she could give 0 F's about it. Say to a guy, not interested. Like, that's how it should be. But man, the sass that she puts behind it, it's so great. Well, we finally know part of what the Oracle foretold on something. We know kind of what happens, but we don't know the meaning behind it. And I think it's gonna be something real big. And there was, there's so much death, so much murder, and so much murder in the industry. It's murder. No, there's so much drama. It's by Chameleonaire. The Hip Hop Police. Oh my gosh, that's what it is. With so much drama in the industry, hip hop police are listening. Be careful, you'll be history. Looks like another unsolved mystery. It's murder, murder, murder. Murder was the case and they blamed me. Iconic song, you guys. It's murder. Hello friends! Okay, I just got back from teaching my first step class in over a year, and it was amazing. It was so fun. I only had one participant, but we had a blast, and it was so great. And they told me at the end of the class, they're like, this is the best step class that I've ever been in. And that just warmed my little heart, and I'm so happy. I forget how much I love teaching until I actually do it. Like, I was happy to just coast off the free employee gym membership for a year. Like, that was nice, but like teaching, especially teaching step aerobics, is honestly my true passion in life. I love it with my whole heart. It just makes me feel so good afterwards. I get a good sweat. It's pretty much the only like workout that I do consistently where I actually sweat. Because weightlifting, I never get warm enough to sweat unless I'm in a really hot gym, and I walk. Like, I don't really do like bursts of cardio or anything. Like sports, yes, yep, I get that, but not like this. And I just, as I'm teaching, I'm like, oh, this is why I love it. This is why I love teaching. And it was so fun. And now I'm gonna eat dinner. Chicken and rice, a little bro meal. But then followed up with, I mean, Andy's mint cookie and peppermint ice cream. As for the book front, we are on chapter 53. I listen to a lot. Like, I love my commute because I get to listen to this audiobook. That is like the only time I ever love my commute, when I'm listening to a really good audiobook, and this is a really good audiobook slash like I love reading it as well. The tension between our two characters, there's a plane. It is so loud. Why is it so loud? The tension between our two characters is something else, and I'm nervous. Sarah J. Maas does this to us, and I don't know if I should be rooting for them. I don't know if I should be attached to any of the romantic characters in this book. Who knows what she'll throw at us? Who knows? But we are getting a glimpse into the oracle's thing of the power that this one character holds. It sounds intense, and I'm looking forward to exploring that as well. And also more has come up about the murder mystery, but also more questions has come up about the murder mystery. We're still mystering that murder. I'm just so giddy right now. Okay, well, I'm gonna eat and watch some Vlogmas, probably read in a little bit too. It's only 5 o'clock. There was a very comforting scene, and then there was a very lots of tension scene. The lots of tension scene made me giggle, made me blush. Good morning, I'm bringing you to work with me. I love that Audible gives you the amount of time that you have remaining based on what speed you're listening at. And I have 4.5 hours remaining left in this book. We are probably gonna finish this today. And I always forget to bring you guys, and you know I love a car chat, I always forget to bring you guys on my drive. A lot of stuff happens. Let's go to work. Just got done with work, and it is so nice out. It is 48 degrees right now. Insane. Insane. It's December, and we're having this beautiful weather, and it's so great. I'm on chapter 64. Okay, so Danica seems to have gotten into some weird stuff, and we're trying to decipher if that is what's going on there. We'll see. I'm very interested to see how this goes. Also, I'm very interested to see about this med witch. I know that she's someone special. Oh, and then something real big happened with Hunt, and it made me real sad. I love Hunt. He's such a cutie patootie pie. I'm gonna listen to this now, and then I need to go grocery shopping. I need to go to Target, and I need to get gas, and I need to do laundry today, and then I have volleyball tonight, but not until 8:15, so I don't have to leave until probably 7:15. Let's get to it. I have been deceived. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that was wild and very Sarah J. Maas, and I hope it changes. Oh my goodness. It's been a long time since I've done a grocery haul with you guys, so let's just rip through it real quick. Quick. Sweet potato, Thai chili chicken, pizza, caramel rice cakes, the superior rice cakes, some cheese balls, and some taco seasoning, green chili enchilada sauce, sensitive marinara, ham, 4 bags of green onions because they're never in stock, shredded lettuce, green grapes, banana, egg whites, green chili, jalapenos, some sloppy sauce or sloppy joe, some would say, clementines. These gluten-free pumpkin donuts. Let's try one right now. They had cranberry, gingerbread, and pumpkin. Obviously, I'm gonna do pumpkin. I am the pumpkin queen. Okay, here's what they look like. I've been craving donuts too, so this is absolutely perfect. Oh, there it is. It took a little bit for the pumpkin seasoning to kick in. Otherwise, it's just very like cinnamony. It's not overpowering pumpkin by any means. You can tell there's just a little bit of pumpkin seasoning, pumpkin pie seasoning, flavor seasoning, spice in there. This ends the grocery haul. Oh, no, it doesn't. You're sitting on something. I was running low with my protein powder, and usually I get mint chocolate, but they were sold out. So I ordered the cookies and cream. I think I've had this before, or I haven't had it in a while. Now ends the grocery haul. Now I gotta put all of this away and get my laundry started. You guys, I continue to lie to you. Why do you allow me to get away with this nonsense? I forgot I went to Target and just stocked up on some staples and some other stuff. Some dry shampoo, dark hair, a baby can of the Peach Alani, very nerd gummy clusters, my favorite night cream, the CeraVe, Marvel gingerbread t-shirt. I have a volleyball tournament this weekend, and it's an ugly sweater, but most people wear t-shirts, so I'm gonna wear a sweater and a t-shirt. I think you'll see that in my next reading vlog. Now I'm gonna put everything away. We are in despair. Some really bad stuff went down, and it just seems like it's gonna continue to be that way. And I just got on a cliffhanger. I'm on just starting chapter 72, like 150-ish pages left. What is happening? What? Bryce, you sassy gal. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Miss Maas, the end of chapter 77. That better be a silly, goofy joke. 'Cause we will have words if you hurt my baby. I will fight you. Better be a joke. Oh my gosh. Sarah! What is wrong with you? Why would you do this? Oh my gosh, this is so... Why is this happening? Why is this a debate? What is happening? I'm in shambles. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I have so many emotions right now. I'm on chapter 80 and I am not okay. Absolutely in shambles. And now I have to go to volleyball and somehow play, knowing what just happened. I'm debating if I want to keep reading or if I want to listen to it. We only have like 100 pages, just under 100 pages left. How dare she? How dare she do everything that she just did? Okay, well, I gotta go out into society now after reading that. Sarah Janet Maas, whatever. I'm upset with you. How dare you? Just got back from volleyball and we won. We won the whole season. Very exciting. I did listen to a little bit. I couldn't like use my GPS while having Audible open. I don't know what that's about. I don't remember doing that. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. So much has happened. So much big stuff has happened. I did predict something and I was right, and I'm very happy about that prediction. Just under 50 pages remaining. I finished, as you saw last night. This is definitely more romance heavy than Throne of Glass at the beginning, but not as much romance heavy as ACOTAR. It's kind of in between. Loved the battle scenes. I loved like the real world and elements to it as well. Like it just makes it more modern. Really loved the sassiness of the characters. I feel like the same but different than her other characters. I really loved Bryce's sass. She is such a sassy gal. Everything that she had to overcome, and she just is a really awesome character. And as you saw, I got very emotional towards the end of it. There was just a lot of moments dealing with grief, dealing with just trauma. Also, there's just like bullying in here too. There's a lot of tension, like spicy tension in here, but there's not spicy scenes, which really disappointing to me considering it does, like I said, lean a little bit more heavily on that romance aspect than Throne of Glass, where Throne of Glass is just like straight up fantasy with romance aspect. And I thought this one was going to be a little bit more like ACOTAR, like romance heavy. Surprised that there wasn't the spicy scenes that I would have liked. I am excited to continue on with the series. I will be reading the second one towards the end of the month and listening to it as well. That was another thing. I loved the audiobook. I loved physically reading it, but like I read at an average pace and I did not want to put this down. And the audiobook narrator did a beautiful job at like different voices for each person, so it was a lot easier to follow along. It made my commute so much better because I just looked forward to sitting in my car for an extensive period of time because I got to listen to this book, and definitely made my commute enjoyable, which is not always the case. This is probably, it's still like ACOTAR, Throne of Glass, and now Crescent City for me. So it does rank third in my love. I love all of them, but ACOTAR still holds a special place in my heart because I'm a romance gal. Sarah J. Maas, she is phenomenal at creating these characters that you just can relate to and fall in love with, and they all have their quirks and their good and bad, and no one is one thing, but they are all so relatable yet higher up on a pedestal, and they're just fun. And again, you get so attached to her character. She is really, really great at character development. And let me know if you've read this. Obviously, no spoilers in the comments below. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss another reading vlog, and like this video, because and respect others, respect yourself, and do something amazing with your day. Thanks, bye.